Live from Shade 2800's house, a place where laughing is considered to be the 11th commandment, it's Thou Shalt Laugh, the Bionicle Edition, featuring the talents of Tim Conway, Dor Ramsey, Lisa Alvarado, Tim Hawkins, Bo Hampton, Dan Ninen, Rex Havens, Michael Jr., Jeff Allen, Taylor Mason, Darren Streblo, Anita Renfro, and the village idiot, Toby Sad.
But my dad, being Irish, you could not tell him he was wrong. They are the most stubborn people in the world. And here's what happened one time. This is the God's truth, and I wouldn't say that being in here without it being. I swear this is the truth. He bought a doorbell in the hardware store and hooked it up at our house. Put the door thing on the outside there, ran the wires, hooked the bell up, the whole thing. But he had the wires crossed on the doorbell, so that the doorbell rang all the time, except when you pressed the doorbell. So we'd sit there night after night going, and when it would stop, my dad would go, I'll get it.
My complaint is with the toy manufacturers. You tried to open a toy lately? I bought my daughter a stuffed animal. It was strapped to that box like it was going to the electric chair. Like tape and twisty ties and barbed wire and a guard tower. Hey, Dad, I want to play with my dolly. Honey, apparently your dolly's on death row. They put some nice clear plastic on the front. You can visit your doll anytime you like. Hi, Dolly. Can't wait till you get out. I said I can't wait till you get out. What cracks me up is that strapping up these toys, twisting, tying, strapping these toys in, this is someone's job. Like, who does this? Where is this done? Don't ever tell me elves are happy. I can only imagine this being done by someone at a state correctional facility somewhere. If I'm not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere.
And also, it's really important to date a guy that wears really good cologne. My personal favorite is that new 401k. Stuff is yummy. And now I only date Christian men because I think that they can see things about my character and personality a little bit quicker. For example, I was out on a date with this guy. It was our third date. We're out to dinner, and he leans across the table and says to me, I know what your spiritual gift is. I said, wow, that's really soon. He goes, you have the gift of singleness. I was like, oh yeah? Well, I also have the gift of prophecy. Yeah, and you and I will not be speaking in tongues.
I think the way we pray is, prayer is a powerful thing, but I think it's when you grow up in church, it's just you hear prayers all the time in different styles and stuff, and little quirks that people have when they pray. I don't know, little phrases that I don't understand to this day. But we use the phrases, but that's just what we heard growing up. We think that's just the right thing to say when we pray. You know, like hedge of protection. You ever hear that? Hear that a lot. Hedge of protection. Damn, we are praying a hedge of protection around you, buddy. That's right, a hedge. Around you and your whole family. A hedge, huh? I don't mean to complain. Is that the best you can do? How about a thick cement wall? With some razor wire on top of that bad boy. Hedge to protect, good set of clippers, get right through that thing. I'm sure the devil's got a set of those. I mean, you think a hedge is going to scare the devil away? What is this greenery? I can't get through that. Move that bush. My greatest weakness is landscaping. How did they know? That's how the devil walks, like this. Whoa. He has a pointy tail. He doesn't want to step on his tail. And he talks like a game show host. Fantastic. You get the turtlenecks.
And you gotta be careful where you buy your Bible at, too. Because I was at the Dollar Tree. It wasn't the King James Version, it was the Rick James Version. That's when I realized I had purchased an irregular Bible. I didn't even know they made an irregular Bible. You don't know how hard it is to try to convince a woman you are a man of God and you got a Rick James Bible. It's like, ooh, Bone, I want to study the book of Revelations. Let's talk about the rapture. When Jesus coming back? Baby, my Bible don't go that far. We need to study over here when Moses split the Burgundy Sea. The Burgundy Sea, I told you my Bible got issues. My Bible going through some stuff. Now, do you want to finish reading about Adam and Edna?
So anyway, look, America's a great melting pot, and this room is evidence of that, but you know, there are certain ethnicities that you will never see in certain occupations. Haro, you're reaching the New York City office of a Klux Klan. Our office is located in Chinatown and Harlem. If you don't like a black people, press 1. If you don't like a Jew, press 2. Para español, oprima número 3.
Can't figure out anything. Can't figure out the names of the cars. There's a lot of cars that don't even have a name. They have a number. Why is that? It only makes sense if you're trying to get the biggest number. I'll give you an example. Mazda's got a 323, 626, 929. Pontiac had a 1,000. Audi has a 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Pontiac had a 6,000. Saab has a 9,000. Nissan just said to heck with it. Now they make an Infinity. Top that. Chrysler Mitsubishi's a little nuts. They got a Vision, an Eclipse, and a Mirage. A Vision, which is really something to look at, an Eclipse, that's something you're not supposed to look at, and Mirage, something you're not even really looking at. And they got cars named for the heart of the big city all the way on out to the sticks. For the inner city, Metro. A little further out, Suburban. Further out still, Town Car. Got one that can't decide, Town and Country. Further out still, Villager. Beyond civilization, the Yukon and the Outback. And way the heck out there, Mercury and Saturn.
But we have very, very good moments. One night, me and him were up late. His sisters were asleep. And we're just sitting there, and out of nowhere, my son looks at me and says, "Dad, I want to be a doctor." I was like, yes, yes. He already got direction, yes. Then he said, "Or a dinosaur."
Trust me, I believe teenagers are God's revenge on mankind. It's if God himself looked down and said, "Hey, let's see how they like it to create someone of their own image who denies their existence." Because I have looked, nowhere in the Bible does it mention how old Satan was when he rejected God's authority. My guess would be 18.
And you are going to be proud of me. And why is that? I did something really Christian. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. What did you do? I Twitterized the Bible. You what? I Twitterized the Bible. Twitterized it, yeah. You condensed the entire Bible down into 150 characters or less. You know it. You can't do that. I done did it. How is that possible? It's sacrilegious. No, it's not. It's hip. Even the Pope in the Vatican is twittering. All right, fine. So how do you take the 10 Commandments and Twitter them? One word, don't. All right, how about the Book of Revelations? 2 words. Uh-oh.
I'm a Christian. It's hard to be a Christian in today's world. People use your God's name as a curse word. I don't understand that because I don't do that to anybody else, you know. You don't see me walking down the street, stub my toes, like, Bill, how you doing? Oh, Buddha! Buddha! Hari H. Krishna. Look at that, bro.
I don't know about you, but I have trouble with numbers in general. I've never been good at math. They pretty much lost me in 3rd grade at long division, and then fractions, no way. Decimals, forget about it. And word problems are their own special category, are they not? I hated word problems in school. It was like they're little stories that are meaningless, and you're supposed to somehow be engaged in this and understand it. And they're not girl-friendly because weren't word problems in school pretty much always about trains? Am I right? Train A leaves Chicago. Train B leaves New York. Now, as a woman brain, even at that age, I was worried about the people on the train leaving New York. Why? Why are they leaving New York? Do they not know there's fabulous shopping in New York? They should stay for a show. Are these stupid people on the train or what? I wish they had Girl World math, where they could have an alternate word problem for the girls in the room, which would be blouse A is 40% off. Plus you have a 20% off in-store coupon in your purse. Tack on 7% sales tax. Now that's a word problem I can get into, okay?
I got this tune stuck in my head. I've been humming all day. You ever do that? I woke to my alarm clock, and I've been humming the same tune. I can't get it out of my head. You know? It's like... Have you heard it? It's catchy. My brother, he busts in, hits my snooze button. I'm like, hey, I was listening to that.